What is going on, fellow outlaws? Outlaw Gary here, and in this video we're showcasing some really small houses and a massive mansion that I super look forward to showing off to you guys. Of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys drop a like. The objective of this series is to showcase different enterable buildings and houses in Red Dead Online, so you can get some extra consumables for your Red Dead Online playthrough. Anything I can do to help you guys save some money and explore the map, I'm here to do that. So without further ado, let's get right into the first house of the showcase. Now, right on the right side above Anniesburg, we have a small little shack that is a great spot to pick up some extra consumables if you're in need. Now, this may seem familiar, as this house layout is very typical in Red Dead Online. Right away next to the bed, we have a dresser that has some premium cigarettes, and I've gone over this before, but premium cigarettes in Red Dead Online are absolutely useless. They really provide no value to you as a player, besides the fact you can smoke them, of course, but they don't add anything to your inventory. So check this out. As you can see here, I have 20 premium cigarettes, but if I use a premium cigarette, I don't get any collectibles. And we talked about this, I believe it was last video, or I'm not sure when I spoke about this, but I spoke about it, how online the premium cigarettes don't give you any cards, where in story mode, if you smoke the premium cigarettes, you actually get super nice collectibles that you can use to progress through your Red Dead Redemption 2 story. Unfortunately, in online, they're just used to raise your Deadeye, I believe, and that's it, and it's not that great. Unfortunately, you also cannot sell them, but if you're searching through these drawers, you'll find a miracle tonic, which is pretty nice. And on top of that, we have the last drawer, which really contains nothing. Moving on to this dresser or wardrobe, you'll find some hair pomade, which isn't a huge deal, especially if you don't really have your cowboy hat off often, or if you just don't care about your hair, because this mainly uses style your hair in Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2. And then moving down to the small little drawer, we have nothing inside either. But moving on to the kitchen portion of the map, we have, or of this house, not the map, we have quite a bit of canned vegetables, canned fruits, and different types of consumables that I highly recommend you grab, because they are very valuable in terms of just keeping your cores up. Now, I've said this in many videos, keeping your cores topped off is like really important. You don't need to have it up, but it will give you an advantage when running around in Red Dead Online, because you won't drain as fast. And of course, if you can grab anything around the area that may help you survive longer in your Red Dead Redemption 2 online playthrough, I definitely recommend looting small houses like this. Now, moving on from the kitchen, there's just like this little bit, there's just crackers left after looting the sink, and I can't even take the biscuits. That's how many biscuits I have. But overall, this house, oh wait, there's crackers. Overall, this house added a little bit of consumables to my pockets, but the main house I want to showcase as the pinnacle of beauty is the house in St. Denis. Now, a lot of houses in Red Dead Redemption 2 are lootable, and a lot of them are enterable. Some of them are enterable with nothing inside, where some of them have loot on the outside, but the houses on the map are not lootable. In this specific instance, there is a massive house that's tied to the story mode of Red Dead Redemption 2 that is enterable and lootable, and it's pretty freaking awesome. So let's go check it out. Next up, we have this massive mansion in Red Dead Online. Now, as you guys can see from the top up there, somebody's in here. Somebody is in this mansion, and the chimney is on. Now, I came across this the other day and I was shocked. You can actually enter this mansion. Now, for some reason, a lot of places in Red Dead Online are closed, but this one is freaking beautiful. Like, this is a part of the story, but what's great about this mansion is sometimes you'll get a guy that spawns right in front of this chimney. And for a second, I thought he was in here because I heard some noise. And he actually has like jewelry on him every single time. It's really weird. I don't know why that is, but let's do some exploring in here. And of course, you guys can visit this as well. If you open up your map, you go to Saint Denis, and it's right here underneath the E of Lemoyne. So why don't we check out what's in this mansion, because there's a lot to see. First room you walk into is a large kitchen dining area with a massive dining room table. Now, in real life, I personally don't even own a dining room table. I feel like dining room tables are something you only have when you have lots of family over. But dudes, I have never sat at a table this big. Like, this is a long table. Like, that is freaking huge. That is like some proper party rich mansion type of stuff. Your boy is just not on that level. So yeah, one day hopefully I'll have a house this big with a table that big. I guess that's how you determine how rich you are. How big is your dining room table? That's how rich you are. Moving on from this room, which clearly has not much to see. I've looted all those drawers and nothing came out of them. We got an entranceway that has 2 doors to it, and it leads you right into a nice little kitchen. Now, in this kitchen, you'll find pretty decent amount of food, starting off with some fine brandy. And then all this food you see on this table is lootable. So right here, we have some carrots. You can grab these carrots, and it's pretty cool because, I mean, like, you normally don't have that amount of stuff you can grab. So normally you see stuff like this and it's just cosmetic and you can't actually grab it, but for some reason that 1 carrot you can grab, but you can't grab any of the other stuff. It's so weird. I don't know why. Moving on to the other side of the kitchen table, we have various different birds that are dead, some onions, some crabs, and then we have bread rolls. Now these bread rolls are lootable, and for some reason they look very shiny, but it just lets you know that they're lootable. And bread rolls aren't too bad to grab, especially if you're in St. Denis. Might as well stop into the house and grab the stuff that's here. Turning around, there is a little area, like a little sink. Unfortunately, this sink is not lootable, but we have some stuff over here that you can loot that is just a simple ground coffee container. Now, I've been grabbing lately a lot of ground coffee, and most of the time the ground coffee is useful, but I did not loot this. What is this? Wait a second. Wait a moment. How come? Why is this thing flipped the wrong way? All right, well, we're gonna have to, well, I don't have any dynamite. I was gonna say we're gonna have to dynamite this drawer out of the way, but even if we dynamited it, I don't think it would matter. Oh wait, there we go. Nothing found in the ice box. Okay, I've actually never searched an ice box before. And then there's a drawer right here we can loot. We can't get to it. That's crazy though, an ice box. That's how you know you're rich. You got a freaking ice box in your house. Because back then they didn't have freezers. They used ice boxes, and dudes, this is a multi-millionaire's house right here. We got some wine and different drinks there that unfortunately we cannot grab. And then it goes into this nice little foyer area. If you guys have ever played the game Detroit Become Human, I think that's a game. I'm pretty sure that's a name. This area reminds me a lot of one of the houses in that storyline, and unfortunately, even though this is super nice looking, there's not much you can grab here and put in your pockets. But regardless, it's a super nice house. And then over here we have a little, I guess, piano and harp area for some music playing, and a little hangout area. And normally when you get to this point and you go over here and you try going into that door, a dude spawns here. Oh, what? He didn't spawn. What the? We've been ripped off. Last time I came here, he spawned right when I came through this door and went back. He just appeared. So we're gonna head upstairs now, and we're gonna hope that that guy just appears there when we come back down, because I really want that piece of jewelry that I got before, because it's just easy loot, dudes. It's easy loot. Moving on, there's some weird paintings on the walls, which I don't really understand, but I feel like they have some kind of meaning to them, which I don't understand. I know, like, I'm not a super big guy into art, but some art I just don't get. Like, I just don't understand some things. Like, you look at it and you're just like, what the hell is that supposed to be? And I never know what it is. So it's just the story of my life. Moving into the office area, there is a lootable drawer here and desk that is a part of the main story mission. But unfortunately, in this area, there isn't anything you can loot from that specifically. Now, I feel like normally you'd be able to loot this box and there would be like some jewelry in here, but unfortunately there's nothing here. Even shooting at it does nothing. I wish it would like open it up. It does nothing for us. Moving on to this other room, we have like a little door here that leads down to a staircase back into the kitchen, which is pretty cool because it just does like a full little rotation there. But if you go over to the library study room, or I guess this is more like a cigar lounge, you can actually loot some drinks here in the cupboard. Now, when I first came to this house, I was really hoping for there to be a large abundance of jewelry, which, well, I just closed the cabinet, but regardless, I don't really need any more brandy. I was hoping there'd be a lot of jewelry because of how large this house is, but unfortunately, the only jewelry I had found was the guy that spawns downstairs. And I'm not sure if he spawns downstairs like based on a certain mechanic, or you need to like come at a certain time, but there doesn't seem to be a way I can get him to spawn right now, which really sucks. And also, it looks like there's a large room over here that you can't enter. I guess it's just a placeholder room with nothing there. And then over here, we have some kind of balcony area, which is like pretty simple. I'm just gonna go all the way around, and I'm gonna hope that the guy is down there. Ready? Here we go. Is he there? Please be there, sir. Dang it. Dudes, this sucks. I really want to showcase this guy. He spawns right here, and he actually looks like the stranger, like the strange man. And he stares at this painting right here, which, by the way, is a freaking weird painting. No idea what's going on there. And then when you stab him or kill him, he has jewelry on him, like a gold pocket watch, a wedding ring, which he's not spawning for some reason. I'm not sure if it's because I waited here during the night for the day cycle. Maybe you have to come here during the day for him to spawn, and not wait here during the night. See, like this guy over here spawned, the guy inside didn't. Let me see if I stab this guy. Sorry, sir, it had to be done. He's just a gardener, so I doubt he's gonna have anything. Get a miracle tonic. Hey, I don't know if that's random, but that's pretty great. Let me see really quickly. One last check. Dang it, he didn't spawn. Well, dudes, regardless, it's a pretty freaking cool house. If you want to come check it out for yourself, I might do some hide and seek games in these large houses because the amount of space that they have. I think we can do some really cool stuff. There's another guy over here we can kill. I feel like these gardeners probably won't have much stuff, but let's see what this guy has on him. Sorry, sir. I don't mean to do it to you like that, but what you got on you? Anything? 11 cents. Rip. And then going out here to his little gazebo. There's nothing out here that you can actually loot, but it is a pretty nice area. I feel like this whole swampy area, like this house makes this swamp area so nice, even though it's like, what the hell was that? That sounded like a swamp monster. I don't know what that was. Regardless, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys drop a like. If you're around here, hit that subscribe button. And let me know what you guys think of this massive mansion that you can go inside of in Red Dead Online. Before this ends, I want to go check one more time if this guy spawned. God dang it. Why didn't you spawn, you scumbag? I was doing a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later with a brand new video. Bye, guys.